find current in 3 ohm and 6 ohm. This is in 3 ohm and 6 ohm. We have to find the current. First we will find out equivalent resistance. This and these are in parallel, so we can write when it is in parallel, that is 3 into 6 divided by 3 plus 6 is equal to 18 divided by 9 is equal to 2 ohm. So it means this we can write there is one 2 ohm available, one more 2 ohm available, and this is 12 volt is connected across this 12 volt. This total thing is reduced to 2 ohm. 2 ohm and followed by one more 2 ohm, this one. So now this is 12 volt. Now this and this are in series. This and this are in series, they are equivalent circuit. So R equivalent is equal to, series means we have to add it, 12 volt, 2 plus 2 is equal to 4 ohm. So what about the current? This is the current drawn from the battery. So I is equal to voltage divided by R equivalent. Voltage is equal to 12. R equivalent is equal to 4 is equal to 3 ampere. It means 3 ampere is flowing here. It means 3 ampere is flowing here. Since it is the series, 3 ampere will be flowing here also. 3 ampere will be flowing here also. And this is here. 3 ampere will be flowing here. 3 ampere will flowing. This equivalent circuit is this one. Now what is the current here? See, we call it as R1. This we call it R2. This is I1. This is I2. So as it is, we know I1 is equal to R1 plus R2 into net current, that is 3 ampere. This net current into here, what will come? If here I1 is means here R2 will come. So R2, this is R2, 6 plus 3, 9 into 3 is equal to 2 ampere. It means I1 is equal to 2 ampere. If 2 ampere is coming out of 3, 2 is flowing, it means obviously 1 ampere will flowing. Let us check up. I2 is equal to R1. I2 is equal to R1 by R1 plus R2 into I. So what is R1? R1 is equal to 3. R1 plus R2 is equal to 9 into 3. So this is 3 is equal to 1 ampere. Our answer comes correct, 1 ampere. I2 is equal to 1 ampere. Now we have to find out current in 3 ohm. Current in 3 ohm, which one? Current in 3 ohm and 6 ohm. This current in this one. Current is in 3 ohm. Current in 3 ohm is equal to I1 is equal to 2 ampere. Current in 6 ohm. Current in 6 ohm is equal to I2 is equal to 1 ampere. What is the voltage here? See, if 12 volt is applied here, 12 volt is applied here, and means across this 12 volt is will be applied across this combination. Now what is the current? Current through this, see, voltage, this voltage we call it as V1. What is V1? V1 is equal to I into, that is I into R. What is the current flowing through this version? 3 ampere into R is equal to 2 is equal to 6 volt. It means 6 volt is dropped here. Out of 12, 6 volt is dropped. It means here remaining 6 volt will be dropped. Why? Because these both are parallel. In parallel, voltage across this is equal to voltage across this one. So it means 6 volt is here also available. 6 volt is also here also available. What is I1? Here also I1 connected. I1 is equal to V by R1. V is equal to 6 divided by R is equal to 2 ampere. So as it is, we find out 2 ampere. So we can easily calculate the current through this is 2 ampere and the voltage across is 6 volt. Current through this is equal to 1 ampere because 2 has gone. It means 3 minus 1, 2, 1, and voltage across this is equal to 12 minus 6 volt. Voltage across is 6 volt. Here also 6 volt. and voltage across this one is equal to 6 volt, 6 plus 6, 12 volt. It means it is equivalent circuit. Okay, the current through this 2 ohm is equal to 3 ampere. Here also 3 ampere, and this 3 ampere is divided into 2 ampere into 1 ampere. Find current through 6 ohm resistance. This is 6 ohm resistance. So this is the circuit. See, we keep this point as A. As from here to here, there is no resistance. This will be also point A, because since no resistance, no voltage drop in the wire, therefore whatever potential is there, same potential will be here. And this point, we keep it as point C, and this as B, because between there is a battery, between B and A there is a resistor, so there will be different points. Now next, we will draw the simplified circuit. See, between A and B, now let us see, this is A. Between A and C, there is a 2 ohm resistance. 2 ohm resistance between A and C. Again, between A and C, one more 6 ohm resistance. 6 ohm resistance. So this is point C, this is point A, this is point C. This is 6 ohm. See, A and C. Right. Now from between A and B, there is 3 ohm resistance. Between A and B, there is A and B. See, this is point B. Okay. Now between C and B, there is one more resistance, B and C, that is 3/2 ohm. And this is point B, and between A and C there is a 6 ohm resistance. Between A and C 2 volt, A and C 6 volt, and A and B there is 3 ohm resistance. A and B 3 ohm resistance. Okay. There are 4 resistance, 1, 2, 3, 4, all have come. Now battery is connected between B and A. So this is between B and A, battery is connected of 6 volt. So this is the equivalent circuit. Now we have to find out equivalent resistance. See, this and this are parallel. So if this and this are parallel, this is 3 ohm, this is 6 ohm is on the top, this is 3 ohm, and this is 6 ohm. A and C 6 ohm. This and this are parallel, so it means 6 into 2 divided by 6 plus 2 is equal to R equivalent, which is equal to 12/8, which is equal to 3/2. So this resistor is reduced to 3/2. This is end A, this is end C. End A and C 3/2. Again, between C to B there is one more resistance, 3/2. This is B. Now one more, this resistor is connected, that is A and B. This is A, because there is no potential drop. So this will be 3 ohm. 3 ohm. So all the 4, this is 1, 2, 1. Okay, now the battery is connected here. 6 volt. Now this and this are in series. So this will become 3. So between A and C as it is, there is one 3 ohm. This one A and B, between A and C, we reduce it to one single resistor. 3 by 2, 3 by 2 is equal to 3 ohm. Then battery is connected here. Battery of 6 volt is connected. These both are in parallel. So this is equal to 6 volt, 3 into 3, that is, take any one result. So R equivalent is equal to, what is R equivalent? R equivalent is equal to any resistor, number of resistor. So this is equal to 3 by 2. You can calculate this. 1 by 3 plus 1 by 3 is equal to 2 by 3, and R equivalent is equal to 3 by 2. You can calculate this way also. So this is already, this method has been taught to you. R equivalent, that is R equivalent in parallel for identical circuit, the resistance divided by number of resistance. That is what we have done it here. This is B and C. Now what is the current now? So R equivalent is equal to 3 by 2. Current is equal to voltage divided by resistance. R equivalent, that is V by R equivalent is equal to, voltage is equal to, R is equal to 3 by 2, that is 12 by 3 is equal to 4 ampere. So it means the current flowing is 4 ampere here. 4 ampere, it means this 4 ampere is flowing here. 4 ampere, and 4 ampere, it means here the current is divided. Here also 3 ohm, here also 3 ohm, it will be divided into 2 portions, exactly 2 ampere. Why? Because for identical resistance, the current will be divided into equally into 2 portions, that is 4 ampere. 4 ampere is divided into 2 ampere into 2 ampere. So this here, the current is 2 ampere. Here also current is 2 ampere, because this circuit, this is the same circuit, and this is the same, this one. So 2 ampere current is flowing here. This is 3 by 2 ohm, 3 by 2 ohm. Okay, now we have to find out what is the potential across, what is the current across 6 ohm. It means across the 6 ohm, this equivalent is this one. It means this current of 2 ampere. See, 2 ampere is flowing here, 4 ampere, here 2 into 2 ampere, because here 2 ampere, here 2 ampere. Now 2 ampere we will, so we keep it as R1 and we keep it as R2. See, we know the current formula. We have to find out current through this one. It means we call this one, this 2 ampere, this is I1, this is I2. So we have to find out I1. I1 is equal to R2 divided by R1 plus R2. This already have been discussed. So I1 is equal to R2. R2 is this one. This is R1, this is R2. Opposite one. This current means this resistor, this current means this resistor. Is equal to 2 into 2 plus 6 divided by 2 plus 6. That is R2 is this one. R1 plus R2 is 6 plus 2, and total current flowing, total current is, net current is 2 ampere. 2 ampere. So this is equal to 2 divided by 8 into 2 is equal to 2 divided by 4 is equal to half ampere. It means the current flow, this is equal to half ampere. So current flowing through 6 ohm resistance is equal to half ampere. What about the current through this one? Let us calculate I2 also. I2, as it is told, is equal to R1 by R1 plus R2 into net current. See, R1 is 6. R1 is 6 and plus 6 plus 2 is equal to 8 into I is equal to the net current flowing across this is 2. So this is equal to 4 is equal to 3 by 8 is equal to 6 by 4 is equal to 3 by 2 ampere. Here the current is flowing is 3 by 2 ampere. See, 3 by 2 plus half is equal to 2. This 2 plus these 2 is equal to 4 ampere. So current through this 6 ampere, 6 is equal to half ampere, and current through this 2 1, because this and these are in parallel. Current through this one is equal to 3 by 2 ampere. We have to use only the formula. This is current divider formula. We are using this one. We have to tweak how to use this formula. Current in one branch is equal to resistance in another branch which is in parallel, and addition of this, and net current flowing across this parallel circuit. So we can say current, that is current through 6 ohm, current through 6 ohm is equal to half, through 6 ohm is equal to half ampere.